Good evening, cyberpunks and retro nerds. Welcome back to another episode of Neon Trash. Got Johnny Rocket here and Tommy the Hammer there. And us good old boys is going to dip right into the VHS vault for something that's kind of getting borderline spooky, because we're borderline creeping into spooky season here. We're going to watch High Spirits. Yeah, talking about a late 80s little rom-com, little Peter O'Toole, little Steven Gutenberg.
Little Daryl Hannah, why not?
Hijinks ensue and off we go. And
I gotta be honest, guys, I may have saw this movie way back in the day when I was younger, but I'm definitely drawing a blank on this one.
I don't think I've ever seen this one, so...
Right. Let's kick out the jams on this one. You guys know this routine. Check out that motherfucking trailer. Peep that shit. And when we get back, you guys are going to know Tommy the Hammer and Johnny Rocket's opinion, or opinione, on High Spirits. High Spirits, man.
Does this start Cheech and Chong?
I don't know. That's actually a good idea.
A remake of High Spirits with Cheech and Chong?
You're real. You're a real ghost.
Love is in the air. And Jack's just dreamy enough to imagine life with a ghost.
Jack, is that you? There's a man in my bathtub!
That's Martin.
Who's Martin?
He's a ghost. He
Jack.
murders his wife every night. Other than that, I think he's pretty harmless.
Daryl Hannah,
If you loved me, the miracle could happen.
Peter O'Toole,
Sorry, Peter.
Beverly D'Angelo,
You threw me over this? I mean, I knew you like passive women, Jack, but she's half dead. I hope she has a great personality because this hurts.
Steve Gutenberg,
I know looks aren't everything.
I'm in here, Jack.
It's just that they can help so much when you...
there's nothing like a vacation to give your spirits a lift. High Spirits.
So, me and Johnny Boy just got done watching the old 1980s rom-com High Spirits. Wow, what a crazy, insane, batshit, all over the fucking place, tour de force of an ensemble piece, because the actors in this movie are through the fucking roof.
This was one of the most batshit, zany, insane 80s hijinks caper movies I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Completely unexpected. You'll find that with so many movies from back in the day, or you go back and rewatch them, you see, oh, it was so and so back in the... But I swear, it's like almost every single actor in this is gone on to like bigger and better things. Like it's such a wild. And nowadays you'd call this a complete all-star cast, because you've got Liam Neeson, Jennifer Tilly, who plays the grandma here? Like, she was like Grandma Georgina in like Willy Wonka. There's so many, it's like, oh, I've seen them in this, that, and the other. Like almost everybody. Like we were like, we were missing bits of dialogue because we're just like geeking out over all these actors as they come on screen. Right. Like, it was wild.
And not only is the cast insane, but the movie itself is batshit fucking bonkers, because
It's scratching the surface. Like.
so there's a genre that I was telling John and the other people that were watching the movie about, how this is a loud movie or a loud comedy. It's a subgenre where chaos is the center focus, and the movie opens up with a lot of chaos. Tons of characters, tons of vaudevillian physical comedy, tons of screamed dialogue. It's a genre that is an acquired taste, to say the least.
Yeah, it's a cacophonous racket of action and dialogue and just hollered lines and just zaniness. Like, this movie puts you in a slingshot and fires you off at 100 miles an hour from the rip. Like, and it really doesn't slow down much. Like,
No.
yeah, like,
And it's a double-edged sword, because on one hand, I was enjoying the special effects, the actors, the set designs, the chaos. On the other hand, I found myself wanting to grab a hold of something and take a moment.
pump the brakes a second for some of this. Like, there was characters that you started to get invested in that were left and gone for a half hour, 40 minutes, and by the time you came back to it, they were just distracting from other plots that had been developing the whole time. It's like they just needed to dial it back just a bit, eliminate a few things. Like, I get why they were trying to include all these different little stories, but it was just a little too much.
On first inspection with this movie, we thought we were just getting a kind of tongue-in-cheek,
kooky rom-com.
Yeah.
Like nothing that serious.
But no, what we got was, and as I described it while we were watching it, a freak out. The movie's a freak out. It's completely freaking nuts.
Yeah, it's absolutely, there was much shark jumping, to be certain. And it was just like, after a while you just kind of throw your hands up and you just kind of sit there and like, all right, like, it's going to have to wrap this up eventually because this is still a Hollywood movie, so we're gonna come to a conclusion at some point. It'll probably be a happy ending. And yeah, it was,
But the weirdest happy ending.
It was. I wasn't surprised about who ends up with who, because you kind of figured it was going to happen that way, because it definitely, they dropped some pretty serious hints partway through. You're like, oh, okay, I see how the swap's going to happen at some point. How exactly it goes down. Okay, that was, all right, fine. Like, I was still entertained. Like, we're sliding slowly closer to old fogey territory. We're, just starting to maybe dip our toes in the old fogey water. So, for us, coming out in our childhood, something we can kind of, get this movie a little bit more, maybe. So, I was fairly entertained. I'd give this a 6.5.
Oh.
I thought it was pretty decent. Like I said, it definitely has its flaws and its faults, but it was still pretty fun.
It's got a mythos to it, but at the same time it doesn't. And I feel like that's my biggest gripe, is that you feel like there's more to this movie, but there just simply isn't.
They did set up a little bit more in the beginning that never really gets resolved.
No, but I will say this. If you're a fan of Beetlejuice, Ghostbusters, even strange rom-coms like Splash with Daryl Hannah and Tom Hanks, and you like this era that the movie hails from, then this will have a lot for you. But I'm kind of with John on this one. I might even dial it back just a pinch more. I was kind of feeling a 5.5. But that's not to say I wouldn't want to revisit this movie, because actually when we were watching it, I was like, if I was to come back to High Spirits, my expectations would be in a different alignment, because I thought we were getting a simplistic supernatural rom-com. What you get here is this crazy, cracked out, freaked out, kind of like trippy drug movie. I mean, everyone in this film is drunk. Everyone's popping pills.
There's some pill popping.
I mean, it just seems... Yeah. And then you've got the ghosts on top of that. It's like, what is happening right now? And
no, so that's fair. So you're saying like 5.5, like some room to grow, possibly.
Room to grow, but not that much more room to grow, guys, because let's face it...
That's fair.
It wouldn't transcend up to like a 7 or anything like that. Check it out if you've never seen it before. Hope it's been informative, guys. Until next time,
tune in to Neon Trash. Yeah.